Welcome back. And moving on, I have with me a special guest, a former national tennis player, and he's in the studio to talk about some special projects, the ODD special tennis clinics that have been running for 7 years now. And he's here to talk about this year's version and what they hope to achieve with this initiative. I have with me in the studio Isaac Donkor, and for lovers of tennis, he's no new face to all of you. You're welcome to the studio.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Was sometime last year I spoke with Frank Ofori on this particular project and all that you guys were doing. Now, in the first place, the ODD stands for Ofori, Donkor, and
it's actually OD.
OD. Okay.
It started like that. It started with that because a lot of people have helped out. And Notre Dame helped out in the beginning. Atiso, Kojo Atiso, and his brother Joseph Apolete Atiso, they also helped out.
Okay.
So it was ODDA. Okay. And then it came to ODD, and then now it's OD.
It's now OD.
Basically me and Frank running it right now.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, for those of viewers out there who haven't had the opportunity to learn much or hear much about these clinics that you've been running for 7 years now, probably want to tell them what it's all about. What is this project or initiative about? Well,
it actually started. First of all, let me say thanks for having me on the show. It's awesome. Thanks for the opportunity. It started when I finished playing. When I should say, me and Frank finished playing tennis, Davis Cup. We basically want to help out. We just didn't feel like, tennis was going on well and stuff, so we want to kind of, help out, give back, I should say. I mean, like I was saying, we've been helped our whole life, in tennis especially, to get to where we are today. So we felt like giving back to the kids, and that's where we can actually, we can groom the next champions from. So we got to focus more on the kids and trying to help them out. So the whole idea was, we found out tennis was going down. Okay, let's just start doing some tournaments and some clinics and start talking to people, and then hopefully people will start picking up the racket again. Tennis will start getting a little bit more popular, and then also maybe some companies and stuff will kind of see, oh, this is going on, so let's also get involved and sponsor some more tournaments and stuff like that, just to bring tennis up again, because I think it needs help.
Okay, so you started with tournaments basically. Was this restricted to some particular age groups?
We were targeting the juniors.
The juniors.
So the whole idea was like the under 12s, the 14s, the 16s, and the 18s. And then we were doing the men's open also, because the guys that have just gone out of the 18s, like some of them in the national team and stuff like that, they also need to compete. So we felt like let's run a little open event. So we have an open champion, then we have the ladies also. Okay. We're trying to also encourage the ladies to come up again.
Now tell me, what really happens with the clinics? What sort of drills do you take them through, and how effective is this one-off thing in a year?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, we normally take them through it's like a fun day. Basically, we'll be like, come around. We bring a few prizes, some used tennis rackets that I normally get donations from up there when I'm coming down from some of the clubs. And then we get tennis balls and, some strings, a lot of clothing, shoes, whatever, strings. And then we just throw them out there. And basically, it's just them to get some strings so they can string their rackets and get ready for the tournament. So we normally run the clinic before the tournament, so these kids can kind of get a few things in here and there to string their rackets, because some of them can't even buy, afford the strings to
quite expensive
to really string their rackets.
Equipment. Yeah. So basically, on a typical day now, it usually lasts for a period, right? It's like
it will go. The clinic starts tomorrow, and it's going to be at the Adabraka Tennis Club, and basically will run from 3